Hi Leo, welcome to your June monthly tarot reading. This is a general love reading, but do keep in mind that it is general, so this may or may not apply to you now. But just try to keep an open mind to what's past, passing, coming to be. What hasn't happened yet may seem unfamiliar, so just try to keep an open mind with timing. And if you have time, check out the links below that I put in the details for further extrapolations on some of the messages and things that we talk about here. As visual can do, visual metaphors, sometimes I find inspiration or new direction from these links, from music videos or just imagery corresponds with some of this. So it is they're pretty fun to look into if you have time. So always use your own logic, discernment, intuition when making decisions, and hopefully this will be a spark and point you in the right direction or bring clarity to whatever it is that you're wondering about or needing clarity on in your life. So welcome. Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you're just interested in Leo energy or have a lot of planets in Leo and you want to see what's going on there, welcome. That we just start out with sign cards and see if there's another sign that is affecting Leos for the month of June. And when I say month, also I mean like from now, whenever you see this video, following month, so it's probably filter into July a little bit, which is Leo season. So yeah, but so a sign that may be affecting you this month, or maybe it'll clarify who it is we're talking about here for you, or yeah, just bring further clarity on your situation, energies to utilize within yourself, that kind of thing, things to be aware of. So for Leo, the highest and greatest good of all, what does Source, Universe, God, Angels, Energies of Love have for Leos with sign, one sign? Well, that's you, that's Leo. Let's pull one more. It's actually happened to Virgo too. I got the Virgo card in Capricorn. So maybe there's some overlap between Leos, Virgos, and Capricorns. Let's see. One more. Oh gosh. So kind of going all over the place. Maybe you're feeling a bit scattered, or Pisces. So maybe watch the Pisces video, or maybe there's something in that video that would help or speak to you. Pisces has to do with dreams, dreamland, intuition, creativity, being in touch with your higher forces, psychic intuition, idealizations, and spirituality. See, what does Universe have for Leos? One foundational card. Start out. King of Cups. This is the Rider-Waite, by the way, and most of the playlists that I've created and things like that are stemming from the basic base symbolism and imagery of this deck. So this is either someone that you're dealing with, someone in your life, or this could be you, and you're just embodying this kind of King of Cups energy of water, of, again, with like Pisces, some maybe Piscean energy. This is someone very in touch with their intuition, very sensitive, very feeling, gives good advice, like father figure, kind of family man sort of guy, or just very in control of their emotions and how they feel about different situations, who they're dealing with. You know, he's on his little stone island in the midst of a big sea. So I think of like finding your center, your stability amidst some chaos or emotional type things going on. But someone who maybe is surrounded by water as well. Found that kings and queens in any suit can relate to your surroundings, like what kind of environment you're in. So maybe you're near the water or wanting to get by the water, or you just need to get in touch with how you feel about a situation or someone in your life, and maybe you're feeling deeply connected, or maybe spirituality is playing a role in your life, or you're just following your intuition, your gut instincts, you're letting your higher mind, your higher guidance lead you, you're feeling in tune, in touch with shifts, with emotions, with maybe someone else, maybe you're connecting on a similar wavelength or something like that. But I just noticed his ring, kind of feel like it's like this is the ring that I mentioned, I think it's in one of my bloopers videos, that like, that completely bent. I don't know if you can see this, but like, it used to be round and now it has this like, and I have absolutely no idea, like I can't, it's like something carat gold, like I can't bend it. I don't know how that could have happened without someone trying to bend it. I mean, I kept it in a box and everything. It's just bizarre. Sorry, tangent. Yeah, but this is my grandmother's ring from like 1930, which I kind of love it. Maybe heirlooms. Again, I said family man. Magician's on the bottom. It's using your mind, connecting above and below. Let's see, context for the King of Cups. Eight of Cups. Magician's on the bottom again. It's funny, it came up for Cancer a bunch, walking away from something. Maybe, I mean, you come right after Cancer in the astrological cycle, so maybe listening to Cancer. But this is the Eight of Cups. This is like leaving something behind, walking away. That's why I have Macy Gray's. I try to walk away, because it can mean coming back, just depending on your situation. Reversed also. Walking away from something, you know, just depends on your situation. Like I keep saying, like it could be something that doesn't serve you anymore, so that you can go in a new direction, leave something behind, maybe something having to do with cups emotions, like a relationship or something, or just maybe moving, traveling, taking a walk at night. I always think of like twilight, because of the sun and the moon that are here, or midpoint, finding the space between, the in-between time, navigating the ethers, navigating the, you know, other realms, I think of, navigating your psyche, navigating your subconscious, going back into your subconscious to try to find and retrieve something that maybe you forgot, or an old memory, or something that you could utilize or could help you now. Connecting with your expression, Leo, the sun, and the moon, Pisces, I think of definitely is very much related to the moon. Yeah, this is finding some sort of stability also. It could just mean separation from something, having to leave something behind so that you can go focus and work on something else. But again, the foundation being King of Cups, and the context, Cups again, a lot of emotion going on, leaving something behind, travel amongst continents, I think of too, like as if this was like shrunken down world, continents and the water, the oceans between, just navigating in the dark, following your instincts, your guidance, and you wondering which way to go or what to do or what's ahead of you, especially if it is dark, just going on instinct, going on intuition, trusting again your higher guidance. 8 is a power number, and it's about rejuvenation and continuity, power, reclaiming your power maybe. So you feel more in control, feel like you know where you're headed, feel like you know where things are headed, where your relationship's headed maybe. I just look at the cards on the bottom, because sometimes I think of these as like the foundation, or what's going to happen, and these middle cards as a result, or or leading to. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and you can reference again the different playlists. This is the Queen of Wands. That's funny. Both are in my playlists for the Minor Arcana. Both are videos by Lana Del Rey in those slots, those places. So Queen of Wands, though, I think of very much Leo energy, or fire sign, other fire sign, but it's just fire energy, and Nine of Pentacles. Just kind of like enjoying your environment, and just kind of like, I don't know. I think of just someone who's just very like, you both kind of look like you're looking away, like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't focus too much on these, but like, again, the 8, the 9, end of a cycle, completion of something, or just feeling like you have it all. And between fire and water, maybe you're connecting with the Queen of Wands. Maybe you find her very graceful, very content, beautiful. I think of anything having to do with popularity, fashion, grace, just in really kind of manicured environment. Maybe I need to get a manicure. But this is like, yeah, standing, enjoying your surroundings. Both of them are kind of like in their flower gardens. She has her little cat there, her little bird there. So I think of like spiritual messages coming through, like animal totems, spirit animals, spirit guides, signals, communication, protection, and beauty with all the flowers and the grapes and lusciousness. I think it's the time it takes for grapes to turn into wine, and this denotes time as well. So taking your time with something, and just this fire energy being more like tamed, I guess, like taming the beast within you. Usually that's like, I think of the Strength card actually, and the lion and the girl, and it's almost like the lion's been shrunken down into this little cat because she's tamed her baser instincts, and she's, in control of all that fiery passion. Or like it could mean, so we do have a lot of water here, and some earth, but mostly water, and then this fire here. So you could look up your birth chart and see how that fire water is interacting for you. Because I think of like someone who's very fiery in nature, fire sign, who might have like a water sign, like Pisces rising or something like that. And which, to get your rising sign exactly, like, you have to know your birth time. So, and that kind of makes them seem a little bit more less fiery, less maybe interested, or less enthusiastic, just kind of like, I don't know. That's why, again, one of the reasons I put Lana Del Rey's video in the Queen of Wands, because I related to the videos and to all the playlists through my own understanding of it, and I'm a fire sign with a Cancer rising, a lot of water energy as well. So, and Venus in Scorpio, that's the card that actually popped out. But and so when she's wearing like blue flowers on her head, and like, I don't know, just kind of reminds me of like the mask you wear, your rising sign, if it's watery, kind of like making you seem a little bit less passionate, but still having that fire, that drive, that instinct within yourself. So maybe you want to check those out, or this describes you, or who you are working with, or I just want to say living with, or like whoever you're wondering about, maybe, or maybe there's two different people, earth and fire, water. This is probably you. So he always looks like he's wearing some sort of smock, or like, I don't know. But this is what popped out, actually. So this is the Death card. This is about transformation and coming back to life and overcoming things and turning into something new, letting what's old, kind of like the Eight of Cups, fall away and die, and let it, leave your life or leave your psyche, leave your, move on from a feeling, memory or something, and transform. Use it to transform. Use every experience that you have, everything that you have to let go as a learning experience. Maybe this is change in your environment or change within you, change with how you feel about something. 13 means something too, reduces down to a 4. So again, I think of like foundation and like 4 corners or something, feeling grounded, even if there is a lot of fire and emotions going on, gaining your grounding. And this also results, I don't know what that was from, reminds me of Scorpio. It's often associated with Scorpio. So what do you need to let go of? What do you need to let die, fall away, leave behind in your life? What would bring in new change, new growth, new understandings, new clarity, new whatever it is that you're, new stages in life, whatever it is that you're hoping for, wanting change in, or if there's change going on around you, like it's moving towards balance. So to allow that change in, to allow there to be some sort of maybe things going on around you, a sea of something or other, rocky waters, but just, staying centered, allowing change, being calm, taming any instincts that you have that are not in your best interest, putting something down, leaving it behind, walking away if you need to, or maybe coming back. Maybe coming back to someone. You're thinking about that or wondering when someone's coming back, or if maybe your feelings have died out, or their feelings have died out, or sorry, turning kind of into a love reading with all of water, but like it's general. So just try to take what I say and put it in whatever context you're wondering about. Always notice the rose here, the birth of something also. I don't know, just something falling away, so newness, new growth, new blossoming can happen, like new, stepping over something, moving forward, moving in a direction, I don't know, we'll see. This is the Pixie Lenormand deck that combines some of this Rider-Waite imagery into different cards, like mashups, and they have different meanings, and I think it's kind of fun and interesting. So, but I'm learning still, so I'll probably read from the book. Let's see if there's any further clarity on the King of Cups, which again could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Oh my gosh, cards are just jumping everywhere. This is the Sun. And so the Sun's out. I mean, this is you. The Sun rules Leo, so that's great. I mean, this is one of the best cards in the deck. You really can't go wrong with the Sun. Because even reverse, it's kind of just saying, like, maybe you could get out there more. You could shine a little brighter. You could speak up a little bit more, like express yourself a little bit more. It could just mean you're being shy. That's often what it means reverse. So if you're not being as outgoing as you normally are, that's the advice. But, like, this is probably just clarifying that this is you, the King of Cups, or, yeah, one of those water signs I just mentioned when it fell out. So it also has the garlands of the Magician on top, and the Magician was on the bottom of, I mentioned it a couple times, I think. So, and that's using all of your resources, everything that you have at your disposal, all your tools, the tools of the trade, like all the different elements, combining things and manifesting them into reality, taking what's in your head, using your agency, your resources, everything you have at your disposal, and bringing, like, the ethers into reality, your imagination, your psyche into reality, into creating something, using your hands, getting to work. Can also relate to speech and Mercury and Gemini, and so it is really just cultivating, I think, also, like, new tools from, it's like he has his 4 tools on the table with pentacles, cups, wands, and what am I forgetting? Swords. And so I kind of think of like those all combining to create 8 elements, and then those combining to create 16. So it's like, what can you create? What newness can you create? What can you give life to? What can you be a life source for, like the sun? What can you shine your light on more? What could you be more enthusiastic about, I guess? Or maybe show more of yourself, show your feelings more, maybe. And it's Ace of Swords here, so again, it's just kind of like a yes answer, or like something coming into your head, to your mind, to help you see clearly. I can see clearly now, and blue skies ahead, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great card. It's you. It's like just being yourself, too. So, let's see. There's another card for clarify the death card, maybe coming back to life, or feeling transformed, feeling like you're bringing something back to life, maybe bringing an old project back to life, resuscitating something. Let's see if there's anything further for the death card and the King of Cups, or the 8 of Cups. Whoa. Key that came up for Virgo, and I did mention Virgo, so something having to do with the key, unlocking a door, unlocking something that you have the key for now. This kind of flipped up, the Clover. Good luck, Clover, leprechaun. 6 of Diamonds, 6 of Swords is also about moving, moving forward, moving your thoughts forward, people being on board with you. It's lucky, so just good luck. Everything kind of shining on you. Good luck. Coming in, good fortune, seeing the whole spectrum of something, life and death, and all that time in between, and feeling your way through that, coming across something that is just like a sign for you, good luck, Clover, something that just means something to you, so that you know that you are headed in the right direction. Again, kind of blossoming, budding flowers there, like the rose and the death card. So maybe just feeling like you are very lucky in love, or in life, or just, in general. But I think mainly this is like moving in some sort of good direction for you, and maybe along the way coming across something that just provides you an extra oomph of luck, and also good fortune, and maybe clarity, or further direction. So signs, symbols, all that, maybe making sure you look for signs and symbols. If you are traveling also, sometimes 6 of Swords can mean like traveling to smoother waters, and also the 8 of Cups, maybe traveling on land, by land, but either way, traveling across bodies of water, which I think again of like the psyche and Pisces and the subconscious, and like traveling back into your subconscious, into your memories, to retrieve something, to find something, to understand something better, to bring clarity to something. So maybe meditation, like active meditation, going on a walk, music, listening, anything that like helps you to get into that flow state, again with the water, like that flow state of intuition, of psychic wavelengths, of just tapping into whatever calms your mind, so that there's space in your mind for new thoughts or old thoughts from your subconscious, from, long-term memories, things you've forgotten about, to come back into your head, to, So again, clearing space, clearing away distractions, maybe leaving all that behind, so that there's that space in your mind. It's clear, it's open, it's free for new thoughts to come in, for new revelations, new aha moments, new clarity, new signs, new understandings. So that's number 2, so it might have something to do with partnership. And there's 2 clovers here, so maybe I'll read that one. The sun is pretty self-explanatory. It's like it lights up everything that it's around. So And also, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like metaphoric deaths also. I'm not trying to predict anyone's deaths here. So just that like transformation of probably how you feel about something and bringing clarity and light into it. Over. Luck, quick optimism, easygoing, carefree, success, serendipity. So maybe being aware of all those like synchronistic coincidences and serendipitous coincidences, writing them down, understanding that there's miracles that happen around us every day and that we just probably, they go unnoticed most of the time, or we brush them off and think that they're coincidences and we think that, you know, this happens all the time or something. And I feel like they intensify the more and more you pay attention to them. You know, at first, just writing a few things down that stick out to you, you're like, how in the world? I just thought of that song, and it just came on the radio, like, I feel like I made that happen, or something with my, because I've had this song stuck in my head all day or something, but then it goes from that to, like, bigger synchronistic things that, 2 or 3 things happening at once, or coming into your, you know, into your mind, happening to you as you're thinking about them, as you're doing that action, as like, you know, that are just kind of stuck in your head all of a sudden. You're just like, oh my gosh, like how in the world did all this, like this can't just be coincidence, like this has to have been somehow, like, I don't know, like, but it's bizarre, and it intensifies, increases the more and more you pay attention to those things, and the more frequently they happen. Like I even stopped like writing things down at a certain point because I couldn't keep track. It was happening all day, every day, basically, in a weird sort of, I mean, if I were to go into every detail about it, people probably, they'd be like, yeah, that, like, there's no explanation. So maybe keeping track of those miracles, those little quinky dinks, the things that overlap and the things that surprise you, you know, things that you think of even too that might bring something up or bring something back, or that you could look back on later. Just give me a little journal, notebook with you to write down all these positive, lucky things that happen in your life. So not only do you feel more grateful at the end of the day or at the end of the month or whatever, but it, you know, it makes you more aware, more cognizant of all the blessings and things that we have in our life, and how, you know, we are working in tandem with universe, with our fate, with destiny, all that. So just being open to lucky signs, symbols, and things like that coming into your life. Did I even read this? No, full meaning. This card is one of pure luck and fortune. It brings good tidings and reasons to celebrate. A raise or promotion, recovery from illness, new investments panning out, being lucky in love, and all around good luck is the meaning of this card. Be warned that it's not lasting trend, but quick stroke of luck, perhaps one of those 1,000,000 to 1 chances. Again, with those like synchronistic like happenings where, you know, miraculous happenings that just, there's no way to account for them. Similarly, a finding a needle in the haystack situation encourages you to pay attention, grab hold, and pluck it while you can. For career, promotion, favorable opportunity, profitable outcome on the job. So again, just maybe doing really good at work, doing really well at work. Love, a short-term relationship, a quick fling. But we'll do a love reading at the end. So this could, I feel like this is more pertaining to like, yeah, work or love, like feeling, I don't know, we'll see. Characteristics: a humorous and carefree person, a happy person with an upbeat personality. Person can be a risk taker, always on the lookout for a good deal or bargain. Something that will happen quickly, either within 2 days or 2 weeks. Also, it could be stand for the month of February. Pisces is in February, so maybe Piscean energy is really important to Leos right now. I don't know. Leaves of the clover were from the Ace of Wands, so again, that's like your green light, like a yes answer, if you're wondering. Pink flowers, actually the tip of the wand folded over itself and colored with the background of the Lover's card, so something probably having to do with love, relationships, or feelings. Rainbow background is from the Ten of Cups, being all about happiness, contentment. foundation is from the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Ten of Cups. So earth and water again. So see how that works out for you. Just pay attention, be open, keep your eyes peeled for good luck signs, maybe keeping some talisman with you or something like that that just makes you feel like you're bringing in some little extra pieces of luck to your life, or yeah, so or maybe, you know, whatever these mean to you. Pentacles and fire again. Okay, to sum up the general part of the reading, maybe we'll find some clarity here. For Leos for the month of January, to sum up all of this, the Death card, the King of Cups, Piscean energy, the Clover, Sun, just mean good weather, being outside by the beach again, like I said, but Leo energy for the month of, it's kind of hard to shuffle, the month of, go, flying, 20, listening. I almost thought it said leprechaun. I was like, that's too weird because of clover, but just green. And 20 reduces down to 2. So I think it might be about partnerships, something that you're wondering. But this looks like some sort of like horse off of like a merry-go-round that's been like painted. I think of like here in Chicago, the cows that they put around the city like years ago, and everyone painted different ones, and like it's kind of what it reminds me of. So like individualized, but part of a whole. Flying over a maze, blossoms, like he's leaving some sort of rainbow spectrum trail, kind of like the Ten of Cups, the rainbow and the clover. So, okay, let's see what it says. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. So, today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. I always have to look at things both ways. So reversed, when you see the flying card reversed, it is a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. That's weird. The sun, since that popped out earlier. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. So, see where you fit into that. If you feel like you need to pull back or to move on something, but either way, I feel like good things, good fortune, luck, promotions, challenging times over kind of thing. Either it's more about you and your perspective and how you feel about things, and like if you feel like you should wait and understand your limitations a bit better before jumping into something or taking flight, you know. I kind of feel like it's taking flight, like the death card there, like I feel like it's kind of in the past, like you've overcome something, you come back to life, you're feeling good, you're ready to soar, you're ready to move forward and embrace new opportunities and that kind of thing. So, yeah. Okay, so I thought that to bridge the General and the love portions of this reading. I would start with, or pull a card from this Winged Enchantment Oracle deck that more like spiritual encouragement, advice. So this fell out for Cancer also, but I'll pull a different one. You can listen to the Cancer reading if you are curious about Parrot. But for Leos, maybe there's a lot of overlap between Cancer and Leo and just watery, fiery energy. And, oh my gosh, hold on, I'm going to shuffle these. Falcon, duck. So, they're too big for my hand, so, I have to, shuffle them in a weird way. Okay. So maybe I'll try this way. For Leos, Swan. That's funny. When I was reshuffling after the last reading, and this flew out and landed over on the other side of the room, basically. Not really, I'm exaggerating, but yeah. So maybe this was meant to come out after all. 35, Swan. Swan Lake and dance and maybe going to theater or something. It almost looks like her hair is turning into this I don't know, like a net wire. I don't know how to explain. Anyways, I am Swan, the poet and the muse. Can you see this? I am Swan, the poet and the muse. I am strength and beauty. I am the fortitude of love and the undying inspiration of the soul. I am great symphonies and priceless art. I am the harmony of an expressive way of life. You need to soften your harshness of your world and allow sweeter tides to flow in. The King of Cups, tides. I am the ideal of aesthetic accomplishment and will call forth the finest creations from the human soul. This is your time to let the good life unfold. That's actually one of the songs I have in the Pentacles playlist, Good Life. Savor each brushstroke. Oops. Let the music play. Allow the books to pile up. Savor each brushstroke of your next fantastic whim. I am peaceful escape when the world piles up on you. I will reflect your inner elegance for you to see. There are dark corners that need the light, like the sun, so where can you illuminate something in your life? There's a shadow that needs refinement. There are creative impulses yearning for fruit. Try to say this 10 times fast. For fruitation. Yearning for fruitation. You are ordering the chaos, kind of like this. Again, you are center of the chaos. Not the center of the chaos. Center within the chaos. You are heightening your senses. You are unfolding grace. You are Swan. So that's nice. It's really beautiful, actually. It's being in harmony, being strong amidst chaos and allowing all this newness in. Oh, it's you're the ideal of aesthetic accomplishment. Call forth the finest creations of the human soul. Poet and muse. So where can you be a poet and a muse, or an artist and a muse? I am strength and beauty. I am the fortitude of love and the undying inspiration of the soul. So if you've been feeling like you were lacking inspiration, just know that can never really be your Swan. Just need to maybe change up your environment, your location, bring in some newness, let the books pile up like it says, and makes me think of the library, maybe going out to the theater, taking some culture, some performance, connecting on a soul level to something, understanding what true aesthetic creation is, beyond, what we see majority of, and understanding how it really connects with the soul, and for it to be really substantial, real, significant. How is that for you? What is that for you? What connects to your soul? What connects to others? What could bring some more grace, harmony into your life? How could you extend that to someone else? So, anyways, to move on to the love portion of the reading, this is the Lover's Tarot. Four Swords, I don't know. Maybe Four Swords for something. Rest, meditation again. For love, relationship, romance for Leos. Month of June. What is to be known? What could help? Advice. I pulled 3. That's too weird. I pulled the King of Cups again. Here he just looks a little bit suspicious and unsure about what's in his drink. He's like, who got this drink for me? And his hand looks very small. I don't know. These are the strangest cards. But, so again, King of Cups may be pretty significant. And this is general, so kings can apply to queen, women too. The Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. I kind of feel like I need to explain like the minor arcana playlist too, and those will kind of take the place of some of the detailed videos that I put below. The Two of Swords, that video came about because of the Two of Swords and the Thoth deck that looks like paper planes in the background, and the crossing of swords. Usually, this one they're not crossed, but it has some sort of thing to do with like seeing the clear way through something, mind. Flight of the mind, connection, crossroads especially, and making some sort of decision, summing up in your mind. So maybe you're having to make a decision, or you come to a crossroads in life, and you're just maybe a little bit unsure about how you feel about that, or where it's leading. But I think overall, because I kind of feel like, and this, I don't know, this came up for another reading where they got the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups, or no, maybe it was the Six of Cups, I don't know, but kind of feel like as he's the family man, and the Six of Cups always reminds me of like family, like happy, like, I don't know, happy, loving family, maybe even like childhood memories of family, just nostalgia, just unconditional love, that kind of just loving, giving, nurturing energy, spending time with loved ones, out in your garden, like that kind of thing. So, Six of Cups, again, 6 even having to do with love, so, and Cups, emotions, so really just giving and receiving love, giving a kind of compliment or something like that, but on a more mundane level, but I feel like, moving in that direction, changing things up. Six of Cups, maybe you feel very happy, and you have the Two of Swords, so maybe you're deciding on what really makes you happy. You're just a little bit suspicious or wondering, not sure about something, but ultimately wanting this. I mean, it's like emotional stability, some sort of decision maybe also. Maybe 6 days, to say like under 2 weeks, the Clover, so or just being in that environment, like I said, again, lots of cups, lots of feelings going on, so both in like general love and love. Oops, just dropped that. Oh well. Let's pull one more from this. I don't know why I feel like it. Leos. Page of Wands. So maybe that Queen of Wands was meant to come out, 'cause Page and Queen, something of fiery nature. This is like either a younger fire sign or someone a little bit more inexperienced but has all that creativity, passion, fun, excitement in them. They're after that. But I often think more so pages having to do with just messages, like receiving or giving out a message of a fiery nature, something that you are excited about, anything like that. So maybe something having to do with the message. Maybe like a message about love or feelings. Maybe you could tell someone something that would help them. The moon is also kind of wanting to come out. So we have the sun and the moon here. The sun came out in that deck, and here's the moon. So, and the moon is all about connecting to your higher guidance, to your emotions, to your intuition, to what fuels you on an emotional basis, like what makes you feel good, what makes you connect to another, what makes you feel emotionally stable. Do you need to find some more emotional stability in your life? But I often think of this as just like meeting halfway too, because these two, the dog and sometimes there's the wolf. They're both dogs here. They're meeting somewhere halfway. I mean, starting out at the beginning of a journey, like very beginning point, maybe going back to the start. Or maybe the moon's important for you to pay attention to. 18, 9, the end of something as well. The 9 of Pentacles would pop out. So, again, sort of the 8 of Cups also navigating by like twilight, navigating a little bit in the dark. Depends on how you relate to the moon. If you relate more to the light or the dark side of the moon. I think of the light side being all like the romance and the moonlit walks on the beach, that kind of thing. That could be what that is. Moonlit walks on the beach. And the dark side, more of like the unseen, the danger side of things that happen at night in the dark. A little bit more deception, that kind of thing. Or maybe you're just feeling very much on the same level, in tune with someone. Maybe your moon signs. Maybe your moon signs are just very compatible or something like that. Because we have the 2 King of Cups. I don't know. Or maybe there's like 2, you know what I mean, 2 people that have a lot of water energy. That are just seeing eye to eye and moving in the same direction. You can be thinking back, though, too, on things. Going back to the start, like I said. So if you need to like retrace your steps, that's what the 8 of Cups can mean also. Retracing your steps. Recounting something, remembering something. So, again, searching your subconscious, your psyche for answers, looking inward, following your intuition, making your way forward, having a common goal, destination also with someone, making sure that that's like apparent and like understood and agreed on and all that. So, sun and the moon, though, it's that opposite energy. It's the push and pull, like the friction, the magnetism, the tension that needs to be there, that needs to exist within a partnership or relationship or anything that, to thrive, really. You can't really create a new dynamic within a relationship. You can't really create something new on a project level, a creativity level, like without that friction, without that little bit of tension that's good to have, that makes you, that draws you and that pulls you towards something, someone. It can be unexplainable. Sometimes this is like unknown, it's unexplainable to you. So it could be something like that, but it's knowing yourself too, I think. So let's move on to the Cameron deck, and I've been saying this in all the readings, like there's a little bit of a gap between what you can find in the stores, at least what I've found so far, is the Oracle, Romance Angels, like Oracle deck. They're a little cheesy, and these like very sexual erotic cards. We're just, again, merging, bringing the 2 things together, seeing the other side of things, sometimes what that can mean, other dimensions. Feeling connected to your mom or something also. But I don't know, maybe looking for someone that's similar to like what you grew up with. I don't know, like what you are what's nurturing and loving to you, like what characteristics. Maybe you're close with your mom. I don't know. Maybe you're coming off as very motherly. Maybe you're mothering a situation too much. Like, I don't know. But I think more so the moon has just something to do with like meeting halfway, meeting on common ground, meeting at the start. Feeling the same way as someone. Maybe that's what it is with the King of Cups, 2 Kings of Cups, and the moon. Like feeling the same way as someone else. You're on the same level. Okay, I need to become a better shuffler, I think. Okay, for Leos. Leos, relationship, romance, dating, advice. Love advice. Highest and greatest good. This is the Empress. These are kind of, I don't even know what to say about these cards. Or why he looks like a little bit of a joker. I don't know. Something impromptu. I just don't know what to say about this card. But usually the Empress is someone who's just lovely and like beautiful and like nurturing and, you know, is that like Mother Nature kind of moon, sort of in a way, like, but I associate her more with Venus, and she is associated with Venus, of love, and she's number 3 in the major arcana. So again, like Mother Nature, like the extension of the moon onto Earth. Someone who just like new growth is always around them. That they bring in and support life. Could mean pregnancy, or just someone who gives birth to projects and ideas, and like just has a lot of that, again, that aesthetic, like understanding. They are just creative in nature. Is about creation. So where can you create more in your life? Maybe this is the person that you're dealing with. Maybe not her so much, but the Empress, whoever the Empress represents to you. The Empress rules are associated with Venus, and that is love. So maybe you feel very strong about someone, the Empress. She rules over, or associated with Venus and Libra, Taurus. So maybe you have one of those signs, or yeah, Pisces. Moon, there's just a lot going on with Pisces, the moon, and the 2 King of Cups. Maybe you're like, if you haven't looked up like compatibility, like not compatibility, like does this sign and that sign work well, but like the charts, your birth chart, comparing it to someone else and someone else's birth chart, laying them on top of each other. You have, the synastry charts or the midpoints, and seeing what your, what your 2 signs make up as a third, as what's the dynamic of the relationship. Composite charts is more for that. Synastry is like how you, like where your sun sign is in someone else's chart, like, and how that affects their life. So it's like laying on top of each other, layering. I don't know. Maybe that's important for you to look up, and it would give you some insight into what really speaks to your heart. I don't know, but the Empress basically is just someone who encapsulates all of that, like love, romance, beauty, creation. She's cool. I don't know. Let's see. She has it together. She's over all the queens. She's like the merging of all the different elementals suits. So like Queen of Wands, Queen of Discs, Queen of Fire, Queen of Water. So she's like the total package kind of thing. Maybe not this part, but like, I don't know. Whoa. The 9 of Cups. And this is, I wish I had the other deck pulled, this card pulled out, but this is normally what I call the genie in the bottle, so that's why I have genie in the bottle there in that playlist. But this is your wishes coming true, maybe with the Empress. Nine of Cups, I think of like, again, maybe pregnancy with the 9 months, or some sort of cycle, or just feeling like you have it all because you have her in your life. And again, or it could be him, like someone who embodies that like creative energy, and wishes coming true. I just thought of that. You make my wish come true. Like, I think it's Hall & Oates, like, or no, Queen. What am I thinking of? I don't know. But yeah, this is like feeling emotionally satisfied, feeling like you have it all, feeling like, you know, just content and satisfied. I think usually like you, whatever you've been wishing for, wanting, hoping, dreaming about. This is dreams coming true. But also be careful what you wish for, you know, because it might just happen. This is the King of Cups again. So, King of Cups 3 times. There's maybe 3 people that embody the King of Cups energy, or 3 water signs, or maybe all the 3 water signs within yourself, like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, all working together, feeling very like in sync with yourself, feeling emotionally connected to yourself or to someone else. Wow. Yeah, so again, that's probably you because you're Leo. And I don't know, like King of Cups, Queen of Wands popped out earlier too, so I don't know, maybe that's her? I don't know. But 3 King of Cups, 3 water signs. Oops, that's not the King of Cups. Where'd it go? Did I put it down? Where'd it go? There he is. There it is. Yeah. So maybe really having a lot of emotional stability, feeling very, like, again, in sync with yourself. You're riding the wave with the Empress. Yeah, so, okay. Let's see. For singles, I'll do singles first, or just like dating, casual dating. Single Leos. Single Leos need to know. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So there's probably some attraction going on. Also with the flower, it's the budding on the clover and the rose on the death card, and just blossoming, opening up, unfolding, feeling attracted to someone, or just feeling attractive, like 9 of Pentacles, just in your own body, in your own skin, feeling attractive, feeling lovely, feeling like kind of like the 9 of Cups, content. Just enjoying your surroundings, enjoying your environment and yourself, your own skin, whatever it is you like to do. Free yourself is on the bottom, so maybe you're needing to, again, with the 8 of Cups, walk away from something, free yourself from something, get out of something, or just feel free to get out and to nature, enjoy nature, or something like that. So, let's see. We'll pull one more for singles. Attraction. There's attraction. Know that there's attraction with whatever it is you're wondering about. Someone's attracted to you. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. These cards are so funny because I just don't understand, like, sometimes they're like these like oil paintings, and other times it's like a picture, or like a photograph out of, like, you know, when you buy frames at like store and they come with pictures from like the 1990s, like wedding dress or something like that, for sure, from the 90s. But like, again, like I said, retreat. getting outside, getting away with someone or by yourself, retreating from the situation. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you're turning off your phone, just getting in touch with yourself, feeling good in your own skin. That brings in attraction. Maybe you'll meet someone on a retreat or something like that, or you're planning to go on a retreat. Keep an open mind. Be yourself, that kind of thing. That's what the whole reading has been kind of saying. So for couples, those in relationships or married, long-term situations, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I don't even know what's going on with these cards, but like this picture, but it's worth waiting for. So if you've been like, again, maybe there's some sort of transition from singledom to coupledom, or like getting out of a relationship, going back to being single, you're wondering if it's like ever going to happen for you kind of thing, like, or if you've been in a long-term relationship and you're wondering where it's going, it's kind of saying like, don't worry, it's worth waiting for. Whatever it is, it's worth waiting for. It'll be 10 times better than you ever expected. You got the genie in the bottle card, 3 King of Cups, like maybe you're picking between 3 King of Cup, 3 water signs, 3 people. You're not sure which one, but 2 of Pentacles, weighing your options, but like either way, like, you know, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, how you feel about something, and just knowing that whoever you end up with or whatever situation you end up in is worth it, was worth the wait. It will be 10 times better than anything you ever imagined, that kind of thing. So chemistry is on the bottom. This actually came up for Sagittarius's. Again, with that like magnetic, the sun and the moon, the pull of keeping that in motion, keeping that in flight, levitation. It's like their touch, their magnetic, their difference, their electricity, their spark is creating this like ball of energy that just sort of is, I don't know, self-sustaining or something. I don't sense to anyone. Red and blue though again, water and fire, maybe just there's a lot of chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So again, attraction, feeling really attracted to someone or someone, but either if that's not the case, like when you are in a relationship, you're trying to bring that chemistry back in to your relationship, then maybe throwing, something into the situation, maybe retreating, whatever it is to bring that back, that chemistry back. Like, what was it that sparked that in the first place? What drew you to that person in the first place? What was it about them? Maybe recreating that experience or something like that. Let's see, one more for couples and we'll be done because it's getting long. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So continuing to open up, feeling safe in your relationship, feeling loved, feeling good, kind of like that worth waiting for, highest energy of all, being the best, getting exactly what you ordered, exactly what you wished for. It's safe for you to open up and receive that and also give it. Like, don't hold back in what it is that you are giving as well. Letting there be like some sort of equal exchange, kind of like the 6 of Cups. To give and receive. So I hope that was helpful for you, Leo, and I hope that you have a great month of June, and if you have time, check out the links below, and also stay tuned for my Odyssey summation video where I try to explain things. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, all that. So have a great month. Bye.